Hello, welcome my Libras. How are you? I hope that you are well. This is a general reading for the sign of Libra for December 2020. Because it is a general reading, it may not resonate for all of you. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't for someone else. And also, if nothing seems to be resonating, please check your rising moon and Venus for and other videos on this channel to see if those resonate for you. Okay. So what does what does Libra need to know for December 2020? What energy will my Librans be dealing with December 2020? Okay, we start with the King of Wands. So, you, my Libras, you are in control of your actions, of your path. And yeah, you are happy. The Hierophant. Okay, so that's a gatekeeper. So I think of the Hierophant as like a bouncer at a club, or as like a college admissions officer. Like you have to apply to this person in order to proceed on your path. So maybe some of you have made a plan to advance your career, or maybe go back to school or something. That's what I'm getting. And you have to deal with a gatekeeper, someone who will decide whether you proceed on that path or not. Next card is the World. Completion. A really positive completion. There's some cards in the deck that are painful conclusions, or not altogether comfortable conclusions, but the World is about a positive completion. So that makes me think that that the King of Wands is representing like a new path, a new plan to like go back to school, for example. And that means that another part has completed, another aspect of your life is complete in a really good way. So maybe you've had a really great job for 10 years and you're leaving to continue your education. That is, and everybody's so happy for you. Like this is a positive completion. Next we have the Four of Wands, more celebration. So the Four of Wands, it actually kind of looks like a huppah, which is how it's always depicted in basically every deck that you're going to find, because it can be a literal wedding. So maybe this new path is a new path in romance. That's not really what I'm getting. I'm getting more of like a job, but I'm mentioning it because the Hierophant would be like a priest that you have to ask to perform your ceremony. You know what I'm saying? Like that, another form of a bouncer at a club door. Like you don't get in the church unless you please this person. So it could mean that, but I still think that this overall reading might be about career. We'll see. Strength. Leo is here. What a beautiful card. I love that card. So you might be dealing with a Leo. You might be marrying a Leo. I don't know. This is a very positive card. Whatever this new path is with the King of Wands, you have the strength, you have the power to pursue it, to go to that Hierophant, that gatekeeper, and just get right through them. Like with the example of like a college admission, you have the strength to make your presentation to the college, to show that you are powerful, and yeah. Next, Two of Pentacles. Okay, so that's about juggling things. So, and for me, it can also be about distraction. You're distracted from your path because you're concerned about money. But you Libras, you'll notice that the Two of Pentacles, the person is trying to balance both of them. And you, of course, your grandmother's horoscope was right. Libras like balance. So I think that the message here is don't get so concerned about balancing money and work that you miss an opportunity, or that you get off your path, miss a deadline for college or something like that. Five of Wands, conflict. Okay. So, it's not going to be an easy path. This celebration and this strength are going to totally cancel out any minor squabbles, but you might have to anticipate them. And it might be something, it's a minor arcana card. It's a temporary situation, temporary conflict with the Five of Wands. So maybe there's a particular admissions office, or a particular hierophant that isn't listening to you and isn't respecting you, and keep your cool, and find, don't get caught up in like a petty squabble with them. Just find another way, find a way around them. You have the strength to do it. Next, you have the King of Swords. You have the words to do it. You have the thoughts to do it. You are in control. Another King of Wands and King of Swords. So you know what you're saying. You know what you have to say. You are able to articulate it. You are in control of your thoughts and your words. And again, that is going to take you past any petty squabble that is happening with that Five of Wands. Okay. Then we have the Four of Cups. Okay. Four of Cups is about ignoring a gift that's coming in. The person is pictured at looking at 3 cups and ignoring a cup flying in. That is a new gift. So I feel like that's related to the Two of Pentacles in terms of don't be distracted. So this person is sort of resting on their laurels. In my interpretation of that card, he's very satisfied with these 3 cups in front of him. They're full. He doesn't need more cups. He's satisfied, which is not allowing him to see this wonderful gift coming in. So yeah. So don't close yourself off. Always be open to new, even if you think you have everything you want, even if you get that acceptance into grad school. Something better could be right around the corner, and you don't want to ignore it. Next is Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is it's about being greedy, being jealous. Like the person in the card is trying to like steal all these swords, and they can't carry all of them because they're being greedy about it. They're dropping some, and so maybe they will end up with 0 swords. So don't fall for it. Don't be jealous or greedy. Just be happy with what you have, which is like the Four of Cups. That's so interesting. Four of Cups is telling you to don't focus on what you have, look, don't just be content with that. Expect a new gift to come in. And the Seven of Swords is saying, don't be greedy. Be happy with what you have. Keep the 4 swords that you're able to carry, and leave those 3 others. You don't need them. Huh. Interesting. And we have Page of Pentacles. Okay. So this is on this new path that I'm seeing. It might be related to a job. I'm feeling more like it's, I don't know, institution, like education, but it very well could be a promotion. It very well could be a switch of career, and not necessarily a huge shift, because the Page of Pentacles, in the rankings, it goes from, in the court cards, you go from page to knight to king, king and queen. And the Page of Pentacles is sort of doesn't know exactly what to do with work, doesn't know exactly how to handle it, which is not like the King of Wands. King of Wands knows where he's going. Finally, 8 of Wands. So that is news. That is news coming in. That is action. That is, it very easily could be, the theme that I keep going back to is this, like, grad school application, which it definitely doesn't have to be a grad school education. It could be a new job. It could be a wedding, like I said, where the priest is the gatekeeper. But this is news. This is the letter in the mail saying, we have accepted you. The letter in the mail saying, yes, this priest will perform your wedding. Yeah, that's the final card. The card at the bottom of the deck, your overall energy, is the 9 of Swords. So that's about worry and negative thoughts keeping you up at night. So if you're worried about this Hierophant, this gatekeeper denying you, don't worry about it. You're going to be fine. You have the strength. You have the strength to deal with this. And you don't have to be up at night worrying. I'm going to clarify the King of Wands here, because I have a feeling that this new path, he's all about action. He's all about planning, and knowing where he's going. So I want to clarify, where is he going? Why is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands here for this reading? Oh, so we have the 2 of Wands here. And if you'll notice, the figure in the 2 of Wands has the whole world in his hands. He can go anywhere. He can do whatever he wants. He can pass. They also sort of form like a door. These 2 wands, he can walk through that door. And this new opportunity, this new world. So yeah, wonderful. So Libras, I hope that some of this resonated with you. And it looks like you'll be celebrating soon. So I will see you in the next reading.